everyone and welcome to today's webinar on the topic Simplify, Scale and Succeed, the system that actually works in direct selling. I'm Tirtha, Project Manager at Epixel MLM Software. Today we'll explore how direct selling is evolving and how you can simplify, scale and succeed with a system that actually works. This session is all about the practical strategies that you can use right away, no fluff, just what really works. Alright, let's take a quick look at what we are diving into today. Our goal in this session is simple: to give you practical strategies that help you simplify your operation, scale your business, and ultimately succeed with systems that actually work in today's direct selling landscape. Now I know your time is valuable, so everything we will cover is designed to be clear, actionable, and directly relevant, whether you are just starting or leading a large global team. Here's the quick breakdown of our agenda. MLM today and growth drivers. We will start with a snapshot of what the industry stands today, what's driving success for modern MLM businesses, and what changed in how leaders and distributors operate. Systems and execution. Then we will dig into execution. We'll talk about project management practices that actually work for MLM and how the back office can either accelerate or slow down your growth depending on how it is set up. Engagement and enablement. After that, we'll focus on how to keep your field connected and empowered. We will look at smarter communication strategies and how modern training methods are changing game for product knowledge and distributor performance. Next, scale and succeed. We will wrap up with what it takes to scale globally and sustain long-term success. For internal expansion to retention system to right tools, this is where everything comes together. So by the end of the session, you will walk away with a solid framework to help guide smarter decisions, streamline your operation, and keep your distributor more engaged and productive without adding a more complexity. So before we dive in, let me give a quick introduction to those who may not know us. At Epixel, we proudly support over 100 direct selling companies in 25 plus countries. We specialize in MLM software designed for scale, compliance and innovations, always keeping a people first approach at the center. Our mission is simple: to help leaders like you build future ready, sustainable and businesses. Now let's jump into our today's topic. The MLM landscape has changed dramatically in recent years. Today, distributors expect real-time support. They don't want to wait for long days or hours or days for answers. They want instant access to tools, insights, and help. Customers, on the other hand, are looking for personalized experiences. Like generic messaging and outdated scale tactics no longer work. People want to feel seen and understood. At the same time, complicated operations are becoming a thing of the past. If a system slows down people or creates confusion, it is a barrier to the growth. The companies that are succeeding in 2025 are the ones that have adapted. They are investing in simplified processes, intelligent systems, and data-driven outcomes. This shift from creating scalable or sustainable success, where every part of the organization is aligned, efficient, and is future-ready. Next, let's talk about what actually driving growth in direct selling in 2025. It starts with role-specific tools like distributors, team leaders, and administrators. All have their different needs, and the most effective platforms give them the right tools to do their job efficiently. Next is on-demand learning, that giving training or flexibility or available that is available when people actually have time, whether it's between meetings or late at night conversations. Then we have a commission transparency. Like people in the field want to know how they are being paid and what are the trust in the system. Automation plays a key role here. That is, it reduces errors and builds confidence as well. And finally, success today depends on having mobile-first system that can scale globally. It needs to work anywhere on any device and handle growth without being unstable or outdated. So these are the foundation that modern direct selling organizations are building on, not just to survive, but to grow with clarity, trust, and speed. Okay, next, in today's fast-paced environment, adopting a project management mindset can make all the difference in the MLM leaders. It is no longer about chasing every new idea or reacting to every challenges in a fly. Instead, success comes with structured, intentional execution. So start by setting behavior-based goals, not just outcomes. Think about the actions you want your teams to consistently take. Then break your growth strategy into clear, manageable phases. So this allows you to stay focused, measure progress, and then adjust when it is needed. And most importantly, track the right metrics, ones that truly reflect momentum and health in the business. The examples are like how many distributors are active each week, and how many complete onboarding in the first 14 days, and how many support issues are being resolved, and how quickly it is being resolved, etc. This kind of structure does not slow down. It creates a foundation that both scalable and sustainable for your business grows. Now let's talk about the back office, often overlooked but critical. So the back office is more important than it is just a dashboard or a data system. It's like an engine behind your business, the place where operations are managed, the distributor activities are tracked, and compensation is handled. For modern MLM business, the back office need to be simple to use, and it should be reliable, and it should build with a clarity. So what should actually look like one unified dashboard, like everything from rank process to bonus should be visible in a one place. Like no need to click for 10 tabs to find the information. It should be in a single touch. We have to visible everything. And next is automated commissions. That the system should calculate the commissions or validate and progress commissions in the real time, eliminating manual errors and saving hours for the admin to work. It should be like an automated work. The next is a workflow flexibility. Your business isn't just fit for all. Your back office should be adopt all workflows like based on rank, the region, the language, or different team structures. And the next is mobile first access. That they should be able to access everything from reports to rewards from any device, anytime and anywhere. Let's talk about the communication. Not just how you send message, but how you keep people connected, informed, and motivated. A strong communication strategy in MLM should feel like a conversation, not a control panel. If a distributor feels like they're just receiving instruction from a machine, engagement will drop. So here are the 4 principles that you can make confident more effective. Keep it personal, like using short videos, voice notes, or audio updates. These are quick to produce and make the message feel human, not robotic. And next is segment by role or rank. Like leaders, new distributors, and experienced distributors all have different types of messages. Tailoring content ensures it is always relevant. And next is build feedback loops. Like give people way to respond, like ask questions or share insight. So communication shouldn't be one way. And next is combine automation with human support. Chatbots can handle FAQs, but the real support matters, which make it easy to escalate when needed. So human support is needed when we have the chatbots or automated chatting systems. So the ultimate goal is engaging the two-way communication that adapts to scale. So when people feel heard and supported, they stay motivated, and there where the growth happens, right? Next, product training is one of the most important of empowering your field. But in 2025, it's need to be simple, flexible, and engaging. Long static courses does not work anymore. Like distributors are busy and the attention span are short. Instead, we can use short videos, quick quizzes, and bite-sized challenges that distributors can complete their own time and their own spaces. So when launching a new product, don't overwhelm your teams. Release the training in small steps, like over time. So this not only make it easier to absorb, but also they help with retention and recall when needed to explain the product to the customers. So the first we have to remember is the goal isn't just to deliver the information, but it is to create practical, digestible learning experiences that actually work, that actually lead to better performance, in their field. So when training is fun, flexible and effective, the distributor, they can stay connected, more confident, and they get more informed. So they'll be more engaging. Okay. So expanding into new markets isn't the exciting step. But without the right foundation, it can quickly become overwhelming. So the global growth isn't just about launching the product in a new country. It is about adapting the entire operations to fit the regional needs and regulations. So here is the quick checklist that help make international expansion more manageable and scalable. First, ensure you have regional compensation plan that align with the local market norms and regulation. Next, support local languages and UI preferences. Like distributors and customer need to feel at home you are using your platform. The third, enable automated tax handling and reporting compliance. So in this way, you can reduce the legal risk and administrative burdens. And next is implementing country-specific permissions and settings so that your operations stay compliant and flexible. And finally, we can use secure digital contracts that meets the legal standards of each region. So with these all elements that I mentioned, elements are in a place, global expansion becomes far more predictable and much more smoother to execute. Okay, next is retention. So retention doesn't just happen. So as if a customer distributors just stay and others don't. But the truth is, the retention don't just happen. It is built deliberately and consistently. It starts with your systems. Like you need technology that can automatically recognize and reward distributors as they hit the milestone. Whether it's their first sale or a new rank or is their anniversary, recognition should be timely and it should be visible and it should be very much meaningful. Like simple automated touches you can give, like a congratulatory message or small bonuses or achievement badges that makes distributor like feel and appreciated. So these things take minimal effort when built into your system, but they deliver a huge emotional value too. So on top of that, you need a culture. That is what it brings heart to the system. It is what makes people feel they're a part of something bigger than themselves. So it can be simple as giving mentorship, content and rituals. So these small consistent action that help build a sense of belonging, which is what keeps people around. So and finally, retention also depends on clarity of the growth. So if a distributor can see a clear achievable path both in income and in personal development, they are far more likely to stay committed. So the formula is just simple, like systems and automate recognition and support, plus culture that makes people connected. This is what creates sustainable retention and ultimately that helping long-term business success. Next, high-performing tools. Like high-performing tools aren't just about talent or effort, they're also about efficiency. So one of the key differentiators of successful teams is their ability to leverage the right tools to work smarter. So the main ultimate goal is to work smarter, not harder, right? So this key differentiator of success teams is the ability to leverage the right tools to work smarter, not harder. So let's talk about a few categories of tools that are game changers for the performance. First, customer relationship management tools or CRMs like Go High Level or Zoho that helps people stay connected by centralizing communication, tracking leads and automating follow-ups. So this ensures that the opportunity does not slip through and cracks, and your teams can maintain a personal touch at scale. Next, we have automation tools like Zapier. This is especially a powerful tool because they connect your different software systems together. Like for example, when a new lead is filled out from the form of your website, Zapier can automatically add them into your CRM, and they can send a follow-up email and notify the sales team notify the email without the manual input. So the manual work has been eliminated, and all become an automated work, making the work much more easier. Then there are like design tools like Canva, which empower your marketing and sales team to create high quality visuals quickly without even with the help of a graphic design experiences at all. And this keeps your branding consistent while saving the time as well as the cost. But here are the most important point. It's not about the tools themselves. It's about how we choose to integrate all together. That creating a seamless connected ecosystem that reduce repetitive work can be cancelled, that collaboration can be improved, and the team can focus on what they can do the best result on delivering the product. Okay, so as a wrap up of today's session, I want to leave you with a core message, that is, success in direct selling today isn't just about working harder, it's about building everything smarter. So we have seen that companies thriving in 2025 aren't doing more. They are doing what actually matters the most, and they're doing it better. They simplify complex operations, they scale the right systems, they create strong cultures with smart tools, and they focus on long-term growth, not just quick wins. Whether it's about managing a project, train your field, expand globally, or retain your best people, the strategy is the same. Put the right system in the place, support them with the right tools, and lead them with the clarity and the intention. That's how we create a business that not only grows but end to us. So let's keep simplifying, scaling, and succeeding together. Okay, so as we wrap up, as we done with the final thoughts, we can now quickly jump into today's Q&A sessions. So if you have any questions, you can go ahead and drop it in the chat box. Okay, so looks like we have few questions that already come in, so we can start with those. The first question that I got is, how do we keep distributors' engagement high without overwhelming them with too much information? Okay, so that's a good question. So we can keep communication personal or segmented or bite-sized. Like we can use, like as I already mentioned, we can use short videos, quick updates, or role-specific messaging. Like distributors, administrators should have different kinds of messaging, so you can specify role-based messaging. And also we can combine automation with human touches like mentorship, check-ins, escalations, etc. So that the distributors can feel connected with the system, and without being flooded with irrelevant content, we can give them a short easy way of communication. That's about the first question. And the second one is, what is the best way to make product training more effective in today's fast-paced environment? Okay, so here we can focus mainly on micro learning. Like we can break your training into small digestible pieces, like 2-minute video, simple quizzes, or challenging quick challenges. So distributor can by doing so, distributor can they can train in our product. They can easily know what our product actually is, etc. So it makes them flexible for distributors. They can complete training by their own time, and roll it out gradually to new product launches instead of overwhelming distributor all at once. By giving a short videos or quizzes, they can learn one by one, not all together. We can use in that way. Okay, so and the last question that we got is, how do we ensure our tools and system that scale when we expand into new markets? Okay, this is a good question. So here we can choose the tools that support multi-language, because our distributors will be from different region, so that there will be different languages. So we can choose tools which support multi-language, region specific, or a workflow with compliance features, like they'll be having different tags, so automated tax handling or digital contracts, etc. So it is also important that the first thing that is most important is that the systems are mobile first and it should be cloud based, so they can stay accessible, scalable, no matter where they grow. So that's the answer for the third question. So I think the questions that I got from the chat box is done. Okay, so now we can wind up today's section. So if you're having more questions, we can connect that personally. So let's end today's section, and very much thank you for being here today. I hope this section gave you a clear practical insight that you can that you can start applying right away. And once again, thank you all for joining in today's session, and yeah, thank you. Let's just end this. Thank you so much.